Pokemon Go! Not really, because oh my gosh, Niantic, what is wrong with you? First off,
Pokemon Go Home, you're drunk.
Pokemoners tweeted out this thing. It says in-depth report of 263 is here. I don't know what 263. I think it's just the update. The most exciting thing is, oh, I see. The most exciting thing is we have a lot of details about how the Pokemon Safari will work. Basically, sounds like a mini Pokemon Snap in Pogo. Oh, and they linked their site, so I guess I should tap on that.
Does it say if it's an in-person event? Is it only in person, like the other Safari zones?
Let's find out.
Let's get right into it.
Join us on this podcast where I read stuff to people. All right, so my Pokemon says this is going to be a short one. The most interesting thing here is a Pokemon. So it's Photo Safari. Okay, blah blah blah. Postcard expansion. The flag in the Game Master was added for this feature to buy more storage. Okay, that's not exciting.
Why? Who
Photo
cares?
Safari. Yeah. Lots
like
added for Photo Safari, which is a VPS event. What's a VPS event as reported last time? I don't know what VPS is. Does anyone know what VPS is?
I know what a VPN is.
We sponsored.
True.
Finally.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
No one answered my question, so I'm gonna move on. Basically,
I said no.
You have to find a Pokemon at a stop. It follows you around, and you can interact with it. It emotes you, and then you take its picture. Sounds like you have to find these Pokemon from a task list too.
Okay.
Sounds overly complicated. So they can implement that, but they can't implement the quality of life stuff like mass trading and mass gift sending.
Or like, you know, allow how many apps to work at the same time in a certain area, but we'll get into that. It has a behavior controller that looks like the Photo Safari will follow you and emote at you. Looks like you can interrupt the behavior and the Photo Safari can flee from you.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Okay. I think they're talking about the Pokemon that when they say Photo Safari, they mean the Pokemon that is going to be coming from the stop that will follow you around, like that.
Kind of like Gimme then, I would imagine how that operated, where you spin the stop and then it just kind of follows you around.
But you can, I assume, take pictures with it and all that jazz.
That's kind of cool.
Right.
What do you get from it though? Like, is it just kind of a quirky thing that no one's gonna?
Yeah, that's
I would imagine you get an encounter, kind of like how Smeargle was when they released the shiny.
Smeargle.
I would imagine, yeah.
Like increase odds. Just take a snapshot, you get an encounter, boom. Or maybe it's like a outfit or something. That's what I would think. That's kind of how the Safari Zone works, anyways.
They mentioned something about an AI nav mesh library from Unity. I have no idea what any of that means, so we're gonna skip that. The player can interact with the Pokemon, it looks like. There is also a flock mechanic for what looks like the Pokemon chasing you, question mark.
Okay.
You get like a shit ton of Pidgeys behind you and they're all chasing your ass down.
Hey, there you go. There you go, Richard.
Start running.
My dream has come true.
Nip your feet.
I want Pidgeys chasing me.
Isn't that basically Ash in the first episode, right? Or was it Beedrills? I forgot.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was Beedrills.
That was one of them.
Or Sparrows. Yeah, Sparrows maybe. Yeah, I mean, that's... Yeah, you take a picture of it and stuff. There's also a thing called guest accounts in Pokemon Go.
So like if you have a kid and you're like, oh, you can play too on my phone.
Second accounts are legal now?
Oh, guest accounts let you play Pokemon Go without fully signing up with limited features, and you can play until level 15 until you have to make a full account. So it's basically like a try me mode.
Yeah.
It's
Probably
free
for kids.
either way.
I don't
Yeah, it's free either way. Like, why
might
not
as
just
well.
get an actual account?
connect it to
Yeah.
Unless they're
your
gonna
Google
let,
account or whatever.
unless,
Unless I have an idea
unless
too,
they'll
but
be, they're gonna go the Twitter Blue route and be like, here's
No.
Pokemon Go Blue.
nah. Pogo Blue.
Blue.
You know what I think they might be doing? Just because I know limitations on selling stuff to kids is pretty intense. Because I know a lot of kids play, even though don't you have to be a certain age to actually get an account? You have to be like 18 to get a Google
Legally,
account
but-
and all that.
I thought it
Technically,
was 16.
but
No, actually pays attention though.
it might be one of those things where like there's nothing. It's a guest account that you don't fully create one. You can't buy anything, so you can't make any actual real life purchases, especially if kids are playing. Maybe they passed the law or they're abiding by something, and so like it completely takes that away. So it separates the account, and you can't actually spend real money.
Yeah, I think
Maybe.
you're just trying it, I guess.
Well, I think mainly for kids, because I know Angel plays with a mother and her kid, and he has an entire account by himself. But like sometimes when the kids play on your account, they'll transfer or they'll spend all your Stardust or do some random stuff. And I guess maybe it's a way that you can play with your family, because they're always trying to do the inclusion thing, and that
I don't have family.
they won't have to invest. They won't have any offers put up on their screen where they have to pay actual money, and then they can still play.
I could see that.
Maybe. Just a thought.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a fancy cup. Pour. Never seen anybody do their finger.
Oh, I didn't even
Pretty
Pinky and
fancy.
index.
realize I was doing it. I am fancy. It's true.
Are you fancy?
That's pretty
rock-on
much it for
finger.
that, though. So that was it. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I thought it was gonna be more exciting than that. Anyways,
Not much info, so.
yeah, not much. So next up, what do we need to talk about? We got to get into the juicy stuff. So are we gonna do remote raids now? We're gonna talk about that.
You
That
want
might
to
be
do the
a-
leaks?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
I
Well,
think
we're-
Alex's favorite part is this part because he doesn't open his app. But
It's affecting the
yeah,
most.
so yeah, who wants to talk about it? Who? What are we doing?
Well, do you have the actual, like the Pokeminer one where they talked about it? So we could talk about
Yeah,
everybody's
they-
responses and all that.
Here we go.
I can't see anything.
Is this it? Well, don't worry, I'll read it to you.
Read it to me, Daddy.
Yeah, here we go. So this is the first one. I think there's... Yeah, okay, so this is the first one. Some texts were just updated. The mega text was updated to mention primals again in various places, and then the remote repass text was updated. It would appear the leaks we spoke about on the podcast were correct, and there will be limits to how many remote raids you can do each day.
They confirmed
And
it?
if you... Yeah, they pretty much confirmed it. I mean,
Oh,
Pokemoners
shit.
did. I mean,
I
all
didn't know
these...
that.
They also mentioned, I saw another tweet on here saying, actually, I could probably pull it up. Give me a sec. So, I gotta... I gotta go to Mystic 7's Twitter because that's how I found it.
How dare you?
Yeah, because he quote tweeted that. Wait, did he delete that tweet? Oh no, he didn't.
He's like, nope,
Okay.
can't have any good takes on this Twitter.
Yeah, no, I can't. I know I can't have good takes on here. Okay, so it was leaked the other week that the start of the season would introduce this nerf along with raising the prices of remote raid passes.
By 50 coins, right?
Based on more leaks Based on more leaks today, the numbers are 6 raids per day at 150 coins. We'll have to see if that comes true, of course.
But why? Why?
Because it's Niantic, bruh. Why not?
Like more money.
They don't make enough.
That doesn't even make sense though. Like that's not like that won't equate to more money. That will equate to less money. They've made so much money off of remote raid passes.
Did you have something, Richard?
I mean, I feel like it's just to stop people from, I don't know, abusing the system. Because like, I don't know, the whole thing was like, let's get people back outside or whatever.
Yeah, that's their whole thing.
So
in line with that, I guess.
I think I have an idea. I think that's just a front for them, because I remember previously in their interviews, when the whole Here at Niantic thing was going on, they mentioned that Pokemon Go is not a priority. It's their main moneymaker, but it's not a priority. And AR technology and furthering, you think, but like you got to feed the cash cow before you can do other things. They're
an AR company essentially, though.
Yeah, they've tried.
AR company.
Yeah, exactly. So, at least from what I remember, they actually sell AR data, and they use the AR data for themselves to produce. They have all their apps. They have the fucking NBA app now. They have the Wizard one. I don't even know if it's still on. The Pikmin.
It's not on. The Wizard one's gone.
There we go.
Oh.
So they have all those, but I know one of their biggest things is that they sell AR data and they collect AR data. And so when you do remote raids, you're not collecting anything, you're just playing the game. That's why they want you to scan Pokestops. They're adding features like scanning the Pokestops to make it level up. They're doing only in-person raids. They're making it more expensive for you to stay home. They're nerfing incense and refuse to do it better. They're introducing daily incense to make you go out 15 minutes a day, so explore your area. And so it all makes sense, as in like, they keep saying, oh, we want people to be fit, we want people to go out, it's meant to be a app that's played like that. But I think they're being disingenuous when they say that. If honestly they would just promote it as, hey, we're just trying to we're collecting more AR data to make the app better and to make the app run better and stuff like that. And if they actually implemented it, I think people would be more okay. But it just, every time they say it, people will have their issues. But right now, just saying, hey, lazy fucks, why are you doing remote stuff? Get your ass out there. Like, if you want Pokemon, go get it. Go physically get it. Even though some people can't go physically get it, and that was discussed in the last thing too. People have disabilities, people have anxieties, social shit, and it's not about community. It's about getting the AR mapping data. Maybe community too, but I don't know. I feel like money is the main driving force behind this, not the motivation to make people not fat and get more exercise. Like,
I mean, with any business, it's ultimately to make money.
Yeah, that's my 2 cents. That's what I think is going on. That's why they keep pushing away from it. Oh my god.
I'm still here. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Niantic got him. Niantic got him. They're coming after us next. We're gonna go one by one.
Oh god. Oh god.
They also there it is. But they also mention
Damn
from
it, Richard,
our
I thought you
end
were
the
gonna go
only
with
thing
Okay, continue.
No, they also mentioned from our end the only thing we can personally confirm is there were texts for limiting how many remote raid passes you can do per day.
Right.
I saw
These
that.
numbers specifically cannot personally confirm, but the leaks over the last 6 months have been accurate so far.
Yeah.
So, if you didn't see in the actual game, like you can actually see that there was that text saying like you can do, and then in was it parentheses or whatever, it said 0,
Basically.
but of course that number would change. raids per day. But then they changed it back. Now it's back to the original text.
Because people were going off.
It doesn't say that anymore. Yeah, probably because people were like, what the? So I don't know. That was just weird that they even added that without, like, why did they add that and then like not have a specific number? Like, I don't know if that was like a mistake or like they're just slowly going to update that, but then they reverted it back anyway. So it's like, I don't know. Like, was Niantic not expecting that kind of reaction, or like,
I don't think
are they really
cared.
that out of touch?
Yeah.
Well, they didn't mention anything about the. Well, okay, they kind of updated the incense one, but the incense one was pretty under the radar too. They just kept promoting the other stuff, and they were like, I'm not going to specifically say incense, but everything is going back to normal. But they would never mention it until it actually happened. And then, yeah, so it's like, I would imagine you don't want to publicly announce, hey, we're taking away features and also increasing the price for the most popular feature in the game.
Yeah, it's not going to go well.
They're probably going to drop something huge at the same time, like Mega Rayquaza or something, because it seems like it's coming. But they're probably going to drop something massive to cover their tracks, just like they did with the Stuffle Comday and Incense. They did the same thing.
Yeah.
And so they I think that might have been something where they added it into the game just to have it ready. But the text came through. They didn't actually set a number because they were going to set it once it's officially up, and it's like 6 days or 6 passes. That's all you get per day, blah, blah, blah. But I think they like set it up just to have it ready because the season's almost over, right?
Yeah.
Pretty soon.
I think so.
Yeah, it'll end after the tour, the Hoenn tour, which we'll talk about in a bit. What was that?
I saw his nipple and then I heard,
You saw my nipple.
I saw a little nip action. But yeah.
Go on. I'm listening.
But yeah, that's what I feel like what happened. And then once they heard the uproar from it, maybe they didn't think people would notice, or maybe it was a mistake. Once they actually started hearing from people again, they
but they're still gonna do it though. That's the thing. They're still gonna do it.
Yeah, they don't care. They've had uproars before. They still haven't fixed incense. Like, they don't care. They know eventually you'll forget about it.
They're not going to fix it.
Like, they still have it.
Not enough people were like up in arms about the incense thing.
Yeah. People had to like mass.
Not nearly as much as the Pokemon, the Pokestop distance.
That literally ruined the game. That's probably why.
Yeah.
Incense you could deal without, even though it really, really sucks. The daily passes probably won't affect 90% of the people playing. But also, it's like, why? Just because the YouTubers and the hardcore players, the one that are already giving you a shit ton of money and AR data because they're doing raids and they're going out for videos and content, like, they're giving you everything you want. Those are the only people you're affecting. Your promotional tools and your AR mapping people.
The big people over.
Yeah, the people that have power to actually make the community do something, even though a lot of them are, I feel like at this point, they're kind of getting paid or some kind of commission through Niantic in some cases. Not all cases, but it definitely seems like they've become part of the buddy program with them. I forgot what they called it before, like the top influencers go to talk with them and communicate the concerns, but it seems like they stopped communicating the concerns and just not acknowledging about the concerns. like trust me guys, no, it went fantastic. Like, yeah, I had some problems here, but we gotta maybe that's one thing. Not to like put him on blast, but like, I love JT Gilly, but when he was doing the response to it, I'm just like, I get you're a fun-loving guy, you want to keep your audience, you don't want to rile anybody up, you don't want to ruffle any feathers for the most part. You just want to take it in a positive note, and I can understand that. But also, like, just because he was very indifferent in a lot of things, I'm like, just take a stance. Like, it's very obvious that this is not okay. But he's like, with the 6-day raid passes. He's like, affects me a lot. It seems like it's a really bad idea, but I can see it from their side as a good thing, and I can see it from our side. And like, he was trying to compare, and like, there's good and bad, there's pros and cons, and there's really not. They're just increasing the price and taking away something that affected a small majority of people.
Pros.
And so I'm like, just don't play the fence. Like, just it's obvious. It's an easy layup. It's bad. It sucks. It's not a good decision. So it's like, just take a stance. It's not good. It's easy. No, bad. Don't put limits. Easy. Done.
Be like the GOAT Mystic 7 and say that this is killing the game. Like, you know, our favorite person here on the channel.
Collab?
Yeah.
Absolutely unproblematic.
Richard's idea?
Never.
Go to the store.
Yeah.
I'm gonna meet him one day.
Rain.
It's gonna be the title.
Raining.
One day.
Yeah. I mean, especially out of all of us here, at least, like, if I was still doing raids, it definitely would affect me. But I just haven't been doing the raids. I haven't done any with legendary raids recently. But I think out of everyone here, like, I think maybe Gary,
definitely.
you would be the one to be affected.
6 raids today.
You did 6 raids today?
I didn't do all remote raids. I did like 1 in-person raid, but I was like,
Nice.
Rayquaza's here. It hasn't been for a while, so I megaed my Pokemon and just went to Pokegenie and started doing some Ray raids.
Hey, you hit the limit.
Yeah.
You didn't even past the limit.
Yeah. And I'm like, then what's the fucking point? So many people are still going out. That obviously shows from the Las Vegas event. What they said, it was 40,000 people in that park, all playing Pogo. That's why it fucked up.
Damn.
Oh my god!
Like,
Oh my god!
Crazy amount of people.
We'll talk. I do want to ask one more question to you guys, like, before we start talking about the Hoenn tour. But like, if so, since, you know, obviously that they are going through with this, and it looks like the amount is 6 raids. But if you were to choose, what number of raids would be okay for you as far as like a limit goes? Like, what would be, and like, if you had to choose a limit on the amount of remote raids a day?
Like,
I don't know. Like what? Like
I can't
like,
justify
if you had
any
to, like,
limit. Okay, maybe. Oh, go ahead, Richard.
10's reasonable. I think 10's reasonable. Like, I feel like a lot of people would have a hard time hitting that, and the professionals, I don't know. I can't speak for them, but I think that's at least a solid number. That's like, okay, I get it.
What's happening?
I'm
you
at
guys hear that
the
too?
store.
Okay.
Go on.
But yeah, I agree with that. The only possible thing I can think of a justification for it is stopping people from buying passes addictively, impulsively, maybe.
Sounds like me.
Sounds like me too.
Which would be a weird thing for a business to even, like.
That's the whole business model.
You know. Exactly.
It's like alcohol limiting the sale to a 2-pack per person. It's like, no, nah. That's the business model. You need people to be addicted. That's how you make money. But but besides that, that's like the only justification I can see. And if that case, I think there's probably better ways to do it. And also because they're increasing the prices, that does not seem like that doesn't sound like somebody that cares for the people playing and is trying to limit them so they don't buy impulsively or buy addictively, or else they wouldn't have raised the prices. They just limit it. And but I would say
the only other
for that. Okay.
Wait, you'd say 6?
For if it was like something like that, I think, again, I'm not saying yes. I 100% believe there should not be a limit. There's better ways to solve an addiction crisis if that's what you think is happening in your game. But if I was gonna choose, I think 6 is actually a good middle ground to where the average player, like 90% of the player base, will never hit 6 a day. They don't do 6 a day. How much money is that? That's like a few dollars.
I mean, at this point, 6, no?
Yeah.
I will say, if I rated something super hard, like I've done 10 or more in a day, remote raids, and I have my Google rewards, so that just pays for it. That's the only way I justify spending that.
Same.
But like, I don't. If it's like something super I want, like maybe Deoxys was one or Giratina was one, but a lot of the stuff I did in person, and if I couldn't be in person, I would just do like 1 or 2, 3 raids. Well, sounds weird, but either on the toilet or just chilling out in the living room, or I'll just join a lobby and I'll go and I'll just battle one. Exactly, you gotta grind everywhere.
Grind never stops.
Can't stop, won't stop, motherfucker. But yeah, I think 6 is actually a legitimately good area if that was the mentality. Just because, again, 90% of the people will not be affected. 6 raids a day is pretty intense, honestly, I would say. Like, so I think nobody's really gonna pass, or not a lot of people are gonna pass 6. But again, just to reiterate, my stance is no limit. There should not be a limit.
But if there was a limit,
there was 6 seems appropriate for the amount of people that actually do that intensive raiding.
Right.
Like Pokédaxi does 100 in 24 hours. Like no average person's gonna do that shit. Like,
damn.
The only justification for having a limit that I could think of is kind of the obvious is like their whole thing about like going out and whatever. Like they don't want people to just sit at home and you know,
not gonna motivate me.
Just do a bunch of to do a bunch of remote raids, you know. So it's like, I don't know, because when like going back to like you were saying, like talking about JT Gilly's stuff, like he was saying like 20 was pushing it for someone like him.
Yeah, like
a limit of 20 is pushing it.
Job.
And that's his job. Exactly. It's his job. Like he, like, you know, you stream that on like Twitch or YouTube or whatever, you know, like that's like income right there.
Exactly.
So
even some of our streams were like that. Like I did a good 10, I think, maybe.
True.
And
so I don't know. It's just because like you could put a limit to like say 20, like a limit of 20, right? But it's like for everyone else that isn't, you know, a streamer or whatever, or an influencer or whatever, they're not going to be hitting 20 anyways.
Right. No.
So it's like, it's like, why then? It's like, well, why even put a limit on it? Yeah, so I don't know.
just putting this out there. I just want to put this out there. I just thought about it. I'm like, there's no way they're going to do this, but knowing Niantic, there's always a possibility. What if there's a 6 pass limit on the raid passes, the remote raid passes, kind of similar to how you have 1 free raid pass a day, and then you have to start using the paid premier raid passes. What if they let you do 6 a day, and then you have to buy premier remote raid passes to do more than 6 a day?
Premier.
What would be the point of that, though? Isn't it the same thing?
Well, it would be you put the limit on there, and then you pay more for a different ticket or something like that. Why am I getting a dick pic? but
so
no, that was
random. Basically, just like pay even more money to do like more remote raid passes, essentially.
Yeah.
So like instead of like having it, like having 150 coins, then it'll cost like 250.
Or they'll do
Wouldn't
like
that exacerbate the problem?
It would have to be it would have to be like a significant amount more, because if it's just like 50 more coins, I don't think that's going to really deter anyone. Like any hardcore players that would pay the money anyways.
Yeah.
I was just putting it out there as like a exaggerated situation. I was just thinking about the similarities, and I'm like, they wouldn't do it, but it's also Niantic, and they choose the worst possible option every time. So
Times.
I'm
Yes.
like,
True.
it's still out in the open. Could happen, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I just wanted to put it out there as food for thought for everybody. Of how lowly we think of them.
I hate that
Good.
we have like 12 different raid passes already. Like, why do we have to have this many? And just stick to one kind of dang pass. Like, sheesh.
Yeah.
You got the remote raid, you got the premium raid, whatever, you got the regular daily raid pass. Like, just we don't need all of these. Just like do one,
Honestly,
and that's it.
it would be
God.
nice, because then you can use your one free raid pass as a remote raid pass. If it was just one, you could just use one raid pass for everything. But you know they're not going to do that because they can charge
One
more.
daily free.
Well, actually, I just realized that too. Premium passes are still 100. That means premium passes might... Oh, that's probably what they're doing. Premium passes are staying at 100. You have to be in person. If raid passes are more expensive than premier passes, they're going to be at 150. That's probably part of it too. That they're putting it so it's not the same price, because they've been the same price the whole time. Now remote raid passes will be 50 more coins than regular in-person passes. That could be part of it.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm done.
That's well. All right. Anyone else? No. Alex, how about you?
What's your address?
With what Gary said, and with what Richard said, and what Anthony said.
Oh. Okay. Well, that settles that.
I agree with Mystic 7. Once in my
Me
life.
too. He said this is killing the game. That's true. I agree with Mystic 7. I hardly play the game, but this doesn't make me want to play it even more.
Alex
got a point.
Alex is single-handedly killing the game by not playing.
Yeah, it's true. Well, and then when I do, I have to pay for raid passes because there's like no Pokestops near my place. Even in the new office at work, there's no Pokestops. At the old office, there's a Pokestop right outside, but now since they moved our office, there's nothing around me again. And I'm like, well, there's no point in me going on again.
I'm not playing.
He paid me $5 to join a raid with him.
Yeah, I remember.
I was just kidding, and I got $5 in my account, and I was like, "What is this for?" And then I got the Hundo Genesec, and he didn't even catch it. I was like, "Take it back."
He got it. And he got a hundo.
Damn.
I remember that because that's when I was there.
Oh, you were? You were there?
I was running to the
In San Diego?
bathroom.
I was literally there in San Diego when he did the raid. I was there. We
Oh.
were together.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I think Niantic's just gonna keep worse anyway. Go on. What's the next part?
Yeah.
All right. So, okay, you guys want to move on to Hoenn Tour and all the shenanigans that happened there?
See what they got.
Sure.
I would like to say one thing to make it very quick.
Oh.
You're
If-
quiet.
Oh.
So when that when that inevitably does happen, and they put daily limits on raid passes, and they put 50 Pokecoins more per pass, are you guys gonna change the way you play at all? Are you just gonna stop doing raid passes, remote raid passes? Is there anything that's
Well,
gonna
I
change?
don't know how I'm supposed to join you guys if I don't do a raid pass.
You're okay. We'll pay that just the half a year that you play, the half a year raid,
I got you.
semi-annual raid. We'll buy it.
Literally, Alex opens his app every solar eclipse. Like that's when he plays.
It's
It's a
true.
good time.
Whenever the volcano erupts, then he busts out the app.
Watcha.
Oh, wow.
Look at all the fire Pokemon. Bless you.
My hand. But yeah, we'll change your way.
You're gonna change the. I already changed the way I played ever since. When did I stop doing remote raids? I don't know. I don't even know when I stopped doing them. It's been a while. It's been. You haven't?
Not really. Since Pokemon Scarlet came out, like I kind of just stopped.
I forgot about
Just
that.
here
Yeah,
now.
we stopped completely with that game.
Yeah.
Barely opened the app.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember that. You guys kind of stopped there. Yeah, no, yeah, I've already slowed down my gameplay in general. Like, I mean, obviously I'll do the community days and everything.
Yeah.
And the community days are still fun. I still like doing community days and stuff. And then like, you know, there's, you know, certain events that I want to like take part of and whatever. But like,
Yeah.
as far as like rating goes, I was just like, do I care enough to like get this legendary shiny or hundo whatever, you know, like, do I care that much?
Yes, you do.
Well, the Shundo definitely.
I'm
Like
trying, man.
I used to, for sure. I used to, but then I realized, like, you know, all this after all this stuff like Niantic's been pulling too, like I just don't. I would rather not give my money to them. I'd rather give my money to Bandai for toys.
Your true addiction.
That's exactly like those, because those are actually things that I can like hold and enjoy. You
They're
know, those
increasing
are
their price,
tangible
too.
things.
Hey, you don't like
They're
NFTs
what?
or what?
I can hold my shiny Rayquaza nice and tight.
I could,
Okay,
yeah, you could use it in AR and it's there.
it's physically there in my world.
Yeah. I love my shinies. But like, even like, especially, I think I really slowed down when they nerfed community days back to 3 hours. That's when I really like slowed
yeah.
down my gameplay. That's what happened.
Fuck
And I
that.
realized how many less shinies I was getting because of it. And I'm like, well, I just needed to stop then. So I'm not like, honestly, the whole raid pass thing, honestly, it's not gonna really affect me because I just haven't been doing them anyways.
Nice.
It already affected me back, you know, back then. So
They've done the damage.
exactly.
Calm days have kind of been butt cheeks too lately, even though they're really good Pokemon. I'm catching
I
like
know,
4 or
the Pokemon
5
are good.
for 3 hours.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I mean the Pokemon are good.
Yeah.
Like they've been good, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Like what happened? Are we just bored of the game? Like what? Like what? Or
We're tired of getting beat down so much and then not.
yeah.
There's so many easy things they could do to make it nice, but they don't. They just keep implementing stupid things that make us pissed off. And there's only so many times you can piss us off. We'll get mad and we'll stay away. And then we'll come back.
The rating thing, yeah, the rating thing for sure. The rating thing, I think, is definitely what killed. Like, not even just like this whole remote raid thing, but like also the like how they reduced calm days to 3 hours, but then you get like an extra 3 hours to like raid for like the second, you know, the second tier evolution. It's like,
Just make it 6 hours, dude.
I was like, dude, like, no. Like, I'm not doing those. I'm not.
Yeah.
So, how about you, Richard?
What?
Oh, you kind of explained, but you kind of already said that you stopped playing after Scarlet.
Yeah, I think I just got the fix, and then it was like nothing was changing on Pogo, and nothing really interested me or piqued it, you know. So I was just like,
Yeah.
I'll come back to it eventually, maybe. But Hoenn Tour might do it for me. I might, you know.
Honestly, I want those primals.
Yeah.
Like, I want those
Yes.
primals. Like, those are cool. Like, I'm actually like pretty hyped about those.
Yeah.
The thing is,
Mhm.
no shiny rate increase.
Oh yeah.
They did say certain
say?
Pokemon have been confirmed to be shiny increased.
Wait,
People-
where?
Pokédex just released a video on it. There has been confirmation that a few of them are going to be confirmed shiny boosted, they're thinking it's the one that wins the event. So like the Ruby and Sapphire, you know, that they have the event, whatever team wins has more of their spawns.
Sapphire.
I'm going Sapphire too. But they think those are...
Oh, I'm going Ruby.
Yeah, no competitive people want, you know, Sapphire.
I don't have a shiny Kyogre. I want one. But,
I want one too.
I don't have a shiny Groudon.
Oh, I'll trade you one once I get one. But yeah, they're speculating that it would make sense. It's not confirmed about that, but it is confirmed that some Pokemon will be boosted. They're not sure exactly which ones, but most of them are going to be full odds. Pokédaxy was saying that I forgot who, but I trust Pokédaxy, Pokédaddy with my life.
Pokédaddy.
So but yeah, so apparently
I'm gonna log off because
don't do it.
Oh, fuck.
Don't
do it. Okay, fine.
And your insightful commentary.
I'm at the house, but like we have a guest, and I'm like, oh, I thought they were already gone. That's why I'm just waiting. In my car.
Okay.
He's gonna have a modeling session for his penis.
Just waiting. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You can delete that from the video.
Oh no, it's staying in all its full chub glory.
Oh.
Full chub glory.
Okay, wait. Let's see how I'm gonna do this.
How are we gonna do this?
You could just turn it off if it's too difficult.
Okay, I'll be back. Hopefully.
Unless you want to stay.
I could be back.
I'll be back.
He should just ask them about what they think about Pokemon Go.
What are their thoughts? How many raid passes should they stop at? 6?
Yeah. What does his guest think?
0. 0.
What were you saying, Gary? What were we talking about? The Hoenn tour thing?
Oh yeah, it was just confirmed. At least according to Pokédex.
Oh yeah.
He was confirming that they
to...
will have. So that'd be
I'm gonna have to check out that video.
If only they were all
check it.
shiny boosted, like
See,
Vegas.
That's the thing. I would like the Hoenn tour is actually an event that I would pay for to get shiny boosts. Like that was something I was like ready. I was like, yeah, I'll give you my money for that for sure. And then they're like, no, it's free. Oh, but by the way, no shiny boost. Oh,
pay for the Vegas
ticket.
ticket.
Let's talk about that. All of the like it was bad. Yeah. Let's see. I'm on the Twitter Niantic. I look up and then they were both.
Purus Niantic.
Let's see. There's a lot.
Hoffus Hype.
As just preface, none of us went to the in-person event, and I think we're all glad that we didn't go.
I know one person, but they didn't respond to me on how it went, so probably not good.
No, God.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. We gotta put him on the call. Put him on the call.
I've been trying to get a hold of them, but yeah.
Sure. Have you guys chosen your Ruby or Sapphire medal? How do you do that? Do you have to finish the?
You have to finish the research, and that's how you get your ticket.
It's a research.
Instead of buying your ticket, you finish the research.
Okay, I need to finish the research because I haven't. Yeah, I was like, is this the research that? Okay, that makes sense.
Just let me buy it. I don't want to do research. Just let me buy it. And give me shiny boosts.
All right? Yeah, for real.
I'm literally trying to give you my money for once.
Please.
And you won't let me give it to you.
Like, for real. The one time.
They got the Jirachi event though, but no shiny boost from that.
The Jirachi.
Nothing.
What Jirachi event?
The shiny Jirachi. If you buy it for $5, you'll get shiny Jirachi.
The masterwork research.
But it does not include any increased shiny odds at all. Like you cannot, no matter what you do, you cannot increase it.
I don't know. Can Mega Evolve the? Because that's new, huh? Mega Evolving the starters or whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
You can still do it. They just won't be max buddies or max mega.
I don't.
Their first tweet about everything was, "We apologize for the issues impacting trainers at Pokemon Go Tour Hoenn, Las Vegas. We appreciate your patience as we resolve them. By way of apology, we're extending the city event experience."
That's nice of them.
Do you want to explain what happened before you say the tweets, or does it kind of get into it already? I don't really know the tweets that well.
I'll read about well, I guess, yeah, what happened there. Well, I think maybe this will get into it. Hold on, let's see. Oh no, it won't get into it. It won't get into the actual problems. It just gets into like they're just like, we're sorry. Here's what we're gonna do to make up for it.
Sorry.
They never admitted it. I know some of the Pokemon
Never
YouTubers.
like straight out.
Okay.
No, you go.
I was just saying some of them did mention some of the issues, and then I know in the San Diego Pogo community Discord, I think 1 or 2 people went to Vegas, or they already lived in Vegas, so they went to that event. And so they were having issues there, so I heard it from there. And then some of the YouTubers were mentioning how bad it was, and then also just online people were posting about it. So basically, when the event first started, it was everybody with there was a public park that they went to in Vegas, a humongous park. Instead of the ticket holders going, according to JT Gilly, about 40,000 people were in that park at once. Non-ticket and ticketed people were both in those parks playing. And so
I think it was only 20,000 tickets, right? Or something like that. But like the double the amount of people were there.
I know.
I think I heard that somewhere, but I don't know.
Yeah. So like a shit ton of people overwhelmed the park. Typical Pokemon Go issues that they've been having since year 1. Like it was just as bad as year 1, honestly. The people couldn't log in. People were lagging out. People were getting kicked out of raids. There was issues with the primals that people did not buy the ticket, and they were able to remote raid and still get primal energy. So people were vice versa. People that were raiding in person did not get rewards for the raid. They didn't get any energy. They got Stardust, and that was it, I think. And so basically for the first, I think Zoe 2 Dots mentioned she couldn't get in for about an hour and a half. Same thing, JT Gilly said he couldn't get in for the first hour or so. And then once they got in, they said they had fun, but they the whole start of it, and eventually. It was eventually. And then also a lot of people said that during the time it was bugged, so like people couldn't join raids, and then the stuff with the raids that I mentioned already, that's kind of, and then they did, well, you'll explain it with the tweets, but that's basically what happened as issues. So he's got the evidence
right up the presses.
That's basically what
happened. So I'm gonna read the replies to that first tweet that I just read from Niantic.
It's like whole face flashed. What are you watching?
Nothing.
Sorry, okay. Ignore me.
I've been raiding since 10, and I just noticed I never got any rewards for finishing the raid. No candy, no revive, no golden raspberry, no hyper potions, and yes, I have the ticket. Only thing I'm getting is energy. So there was one thing. Not 2-day tickets, but the whole experience yesterday was not good. At park before 7 due to parking, couldn't log in for hours, and have been kicked out so many times before/after raids. Even after the things are getting better, the app still froze many times. Wow.
Fun.
Are you going to fix the rewards from raid soon? I got no items and only 9 premier balls. Oh my god.
I heard about that. People were saying they got like 7 to 9 premier balls to catch a legendary. Very ridiculous. Yeah.
Because you encounter the primal.
There was 20 people in the lobbies.
It's not like, because primal raids are different from mega raids, because mega raids, the Pokemon reverts back to the normal state, and then you catch the normal state. But then when you're fighting primals, you actually encounter the primal Pokemon.
Do you?
So you're like, I think so.
Because I joined a few. I didn't have the ticket, but I joined some primal raids and I sent pics, but it went back down from primal to regular.
Oh really? Oh, then I might be mistaken on that.
I didn't have the ticket, so maybe it was different.
How'd you do primal raid? I thought it was only in Vegas.
I think the day 2 you were able to remote raid, but they were saying it's not worth it because you don't get any primal energy.
You don't get the energy.
I wanted a shiny Kyogre.
Oh, I see.
And I wanted to see how hard they were.
I want the shiny.
Because they were 92,000. We had like 10 to 15 people, even the 10 person, because Groudon's double weak to water. It's not that tough.
Oh.
He doesn't hit that hard either. It's not bad. I think Mega Latios and Latios are harder, in my opinion.
Use Kyogre.
Yeah, exactly. Kyogre double, super effective against them. Yeah.
Let's see what else. I paid for 2 days with egg add-ons. Now I'm in the park full of people complaining we can't even log in. It always shows failed to log in. What the heck is this? Please.
Shadow ban.
I waited this.
You didn't pay enough. Your check bounced.
And for so long now, I can't even log into the game. Oh my gosh.
I want to mention egg add-ons. That was a thing.
Yeah, there was a $30 ticket, and then there were add-ons that you can buy. So your ticket could potentially be up to like $60.
Jesus.
Why?
Yeah. There were egg add-ons. There were like some other add-ons that you can buy. But yeah, that was in the blog when they first announced this. Like they announced all of that already.
So you're telling me the things that we get for free usually on global events, like 1/4 hatch distance, you had to pay for, even though you're paying to go to the in-person event? You had to add those on, like fast passes at Disneyland?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember what the add-ons were specifically. I can look them up though.
You still have to buy incubators?
And let you know. Let's see. Here we go. Leak Duck.
Leak Duck never fails.
Leak Duck. Okay, so since here we go. Wait. Bonus. So general bonuses. So general bonuses for the event.
Okay.
And I'll record this later or something. But general bonuses for the event. So trainers with tickets will have these extra bonuses. If you purchase the extra day add-on, you'll have these bonuses on both days. An increased chance of encountering shiny Pokemon, up to 6 special trades daily within the park. 1/2 Stardust cost for trades within the park. 1/2 hatch distance, up to 9 daily raid passes. Team Go Rocket will appear more frequently in balloons.
Wow.
Incense activated during the event will last for 90 minutes. Incense will give a boosted chance of encountering costume Pokemon and unknown. Increased chances of obtaining spooky, scramble, and energy boost field research tasks.
Oh.
I think people would pay to not have the rocket radars interrupt their play session. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all shit that we
For
get
sure.
for free all the time. Why?
Not this time.
You're telling me
What?
they had to
What are you
pay
talking
for
about?
the
No.
shiny boost?
No, no. Those are for the ticket. No, I was saying those are general bonuses for the event. Those are not add-ons.
Thank you, Jesus.
No, that's what I was saying before.
But you needed to pay to add it to the second day,
Let
right?
me. I'll get to that in a sec. Yeah, I'll get into the add-ons.
You scared me, man. Scared me.
No. Yeah. No, those are everything that you get for the ticket.
The ticket's like $30,
Yeah,
right?
no, for sure. Yeah, it was like $30 already.
Damn.
So
Yeah,
I
I
know
know
you-
it was. Worth it?
Gonna make me have an aneurysm.
As long as it's... But there's no shiny, no shiny raids.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to my screen recording though, and that's
No
not
space?
good.
He gone. He gone.
Was there no
Is it
space?
gone? What the heck happened? Okay, so add-ons for the ticket holders. So in addition to the live event, we're offering trainers the chance to enhance their event experience with optional add-ons. Ticket add-ons are active for both days of the Vegas tour, Saturday and Sunday. Trainers with the ticket add-ons will be able to take advantage of the bonuses even on the day they aren't in the park.
Okay.
Raid Lover add-on, $15. You get up to 18 free raid passes, additional 5,000 XP from completing raids, 6 additional candy awarded for catching Pokemon in 5-star raids, and 3 additional candy XL awarded for catching Pokemon in 5-star raids.
Okay.
Oh, that's it? You're stopping?
That was the Raid Lover add-on. That was the Raid Lover add-on.
I see.
We're all raid lovers here.
$15 for 18 passes. That's 1,800 Pokecoins. $10 gets you 1,200. Yeah, that's a good deal.
Egg Enthusiast add-on, $15.
Okay.
1/4 egg hatch distance. Oh, by the way, 1/4 egg hatch distance does not stack with the other similar bonuses. 3 times hatch XP, 3 times hatch candy, 3 times hatch stardust, increased chance of 10-kilometer eggs from spinning Pokestops and photodiscs at gyms.
People were getting like 60 grand Stardust per hatch. It was insane.
That's solid.
Oh, if you want to buy Stardust, there's your chance.
Yeah, if you need
There
it.
you go. Yeah. And then extra day add-on Saturday / extra day add-on Sunday for $25. So you have to spend, so it's literally you spend a $30 ticket and then you have to spend another $25 if you want to pay, play both days. So enjoy 2 days of adventure in Sunset Park in LV. After selecting either Saturday or Sunday, trainers can purchase an add-on for the other day to make the most of their time. Trainers will have access to all the bonuses listed under general bonuses on both days. Take note of these features if you're purchasing this add-on. Access to the timed research go for a spin once per day. What? Access to... Oh, there's a timed research that you can get once per day. Okay, I got it. Once trainers pick a team, either Ruby or Sapphire, they will remain on that team for both days of the event. Restrictions for the Saturday / Sunday add-ons apply. Trainers will only receive the following ticketed event features once: the event special research and Uneasy Alliance, and the masterwork research wish granted. So, there you
What do
go.
you think?
Worth it.
What you think?
Worth it. I mean,
Great deal, man.
if people want to enhance their gameplay, then all right, that's fine.
I don't know about enhance. Is that really enhancing?
It's making the game.
That's up to you.
Yeah.
that's yeah. If you really want like the Stardust, or if you really want that XP or whatever, like, then it's worth it to you.
Pay for it.
I can't tell you what's worth. How much it's worth to you.
We'll
It's
say
your money.
technically, if you were gonna spend that anyways, it's a great deal.
Yeah, true.
So, it's your money. Use it when you need it.
If I were going to this event, I wouldn't buy any of the add-ons. like if it were me, I wouldn't buy any of the add-ons. Like, I think what you got was enough.
Already flying out there is enough.
Exactly.
That is my add-on.
If it worked.
Plane ticket. Yeah.
If it worked, yeah, exactly. Okay, so yeah. There's just a lot of people in that tweet, like in the replies of that tweet, just, talking about, their terrible experiences, blah, blah, blah. Let's take a look at what Niantic said to
Alleviate.
resolve the issue, they said, as a result of this issue, LOL, sorry, that's all it says. LOL, sorry. As a result of this issue, all Saturday Pokemon Go Tour Hoenn and Las Vegas ticket holders and those who purchase an extra day add-on for Saturday will receive the following. Tonight, February 18th, 2023, the city event experience will be extended throughout Las Vegas for an extra 3 hours from 7 to 10 p.m. So that's like, it's not even just within the park, it's throughout Las Vegas.
All of it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
That I was like, okay, oh, that's cool. I mean, you shouldn't have to do this, but okay.
Honestly, that's probably how it should have been, so shit would be spread out.
Honestly, you're right. Absolutely. It should have just been Las Vegas. All of Las Vegas
If
already.
that was an option already.
But that doesn't go in hand with their, whole idea of like bringing the community together. So, whatever. And include additional primal raids and wild Pokemon encounters. So it also includes the raids and the encounters. Please note that event gameplay will not be available within Sunset Park past the original event hours. So you can't even... So it's everywhere in Las Vegas but Sunset Park where the event was actually held.
Really?
That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense.
Are you sure? Sounds silly.
That's what they said.
Niantic is silly.
It doesn't make any sense. Niantic is silly. As an additional thank you for your patience, a bundle will be available in the in-game shop through February 19th at 10 p.m. PST at no cost. The bundle will contain 3 premium raid passes and 3 remote raid passes.
Okay.
No,
So $3.
that's what pisses me off. I don't understand why they think that compensates. Do they not know their fan base? They're putting limiters on the fucking raid passes. They know they're doing more than 6 a day. Like,
Jesus Christ, man.
I'm like, there has to be a way where you can just put the raid stuff back into their account. Just give them their raid passes back.
For people who bought the ticket?
Have like a bundle, yeah. For whoever had issues with the raid, usually probably the ticket holders that had the most to lose, but they paid $30. I'd be fucking pissed. But like,
yeah, of course,
I know you can't stack more than 3 or more than 4 remote raid passes, but maybe just have a few bundles set up in the shop for them so they can keep opening. I don't know, or just refund them some money back, enough for how many raids they did.
Nope.
Just like,
Nah, they wouldn't do that.
it would be the reasonable thing to do, so obviously not what they did.
Yeah, if they would just give stuff to them
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not enough. Like I would
Give them
I
back
would
Pokecoins.
say that's definitely not enough.
Boom.
Nope.
Pokecoins equal to the remote raid passes they did.
deed is
they still
done.
they still have to spend the money. They still have the money. They just give them more in-app assets. It's like giving somebody crypto.
Yes.
Kind of did.
Like, it's not enough though. Like, not at all.
It's true.
Oh yeah, it's not. I agree. It's not enough. They should have gave more for sure.
It's ridiculously small.
$30.
They don't know how the fuck people raid. Like, you're doing raids
Especially
every 30
at those
minutes.
events, you know?
Yeah. You're promoting it. You're giving them what, 19 raid passes? What was it, 18, 19, something? Some big ass number.
For the raid lover, raid lover one add-on.
I'm like, you're giving them that many passes. You're expecting them to use them all. So, 6? Really? 6?
Yeah. Well, 3 remote and 3 lame.
Exactly. And you get 2 free ones a day. So it's like,
yeah.
so why even give it to me? Just give me 6.
Just caught on this anyways.
Yeah. That's 600 Pokecoins. It's not enough.
Yep. This is the juicy part right here. Because after they tweeted that, they said, please note, all trainers will be able to to participate in primal raids throughout the city of Las Vegas, even outside Sunset Park.
Okay.
We ask that trainers who don't have a ticket, please refrain from entering the park to ensure you have the best experience. Go off.
No, I'm just kidding.
Internal screaming.
People are. I don't think it's the worst thing they did. It's definitely deaf, but it's like it's just stupid.
Ridiculous.
It's just more stupid than it is offensive.
Shouldn't have to come to this.
Like, it's insulting that they gave you 6 raid passes to compensate. This is just stupid.
Yeah.
I don't even really know. I don't know what to say that people haven't already said. That it seems like they're putting blame on their fans instead of taking responsibility for
doing for sure.
doing a dumb decision of making a public park that is publicly open for a ticketed event. And like, I don't know. It just everything that led up just was stupider and stupider, and then the response was the stupidest thing.
They should have, like, if they really wanted to, they should have just like closed off the park to only ticket holders. Like they should have like paid the park.
This is the public
Would
park.
have had a. Oh, that's also true.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought it was.
That's true.
They physically could not close it down. So it's like, why would you
day
choose
2,
that?
right?
I think it was after day 2, right? Or it was 3 hours after day 1, and then same thing for day 2. It was like extra after the event, right?
They didn't pay for security for that.
But yeah, basically, yeah. They just told them to fuck off. Maybe you didn't pay for a ticket.
Much, yes. Essentially, yes. They told them to everyone to go home. Yo, you don't have a ticket, peasant, go home. Pleb.
Say the word.
Pleb.
Be offensive.
Go home.
Come on. Do it for the fans.
What?
Say a good F word.
What?
Come on. Be R-rated
What?
today. Say the F word.
Oh.
We're doing a raid?
Come on. Clear your throat. I'll say it with you.
we'll chorus it.
No. Okay, I'll stop. But there goes our monetization.
No, so no, it's fine. We're fine.
Everything's.
It's an hour in. Is that enough? I don't know.
I think we're good. Yeah, but that was a dumb tweet. I was just like, that's dumb. That's stupid. Like, why? Like, why are you telling people to not go to a public park? Like, you should have just been more prepared.
Please
like, just be more prepared. Like, you've been doing this for like 7 years or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, be prepared.
You had a year to prepare.
No excuse.
You knew the event was coming. Like,
yeah,
it happens every year. So,
And yet,
I will say, even Balboa for GoFest, or what's the other gen? It was Hoenn Tour, and then what was before that?
Johto
Tour, yeah.
Johto.
Like the whole Balboa area can't even handle a fraction of what that was. It's like they're
that's
just
a
not
pretty big
good.
place too.
Yeah, they're just not good at. I won't say to know what goes into planning a huge mobile event. I would imagine you'd have to coordinate with the companies and maybe have to pay more to get a boosted signal there or focus there to make your event playable. There has to be something because it has worked before. And like other games don't break like this one does, but there's also, I don't know, maybe there's nothing really like this that happens.
Pretty big game.
But I don't know, it seems like there has to be something they can do.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
But again, uneducated.
You think? I mean, yeah. You'd think that they would have had it figured out by now. You know.
Yeah, after what, 7 years now?
Yeah.
Something like that. You would think.
Um,
You thought.
and then now they tweeted a lot about just issues upon issues. It's just like it's
Kept
crazy.
apologizing to people.
Trainers, we are investigating an issue affecting gameplay in the Las Vegas area. We will provide an update on the status of this issue as well as any changes to the Rayquaza raid hour. Yeah, I don't know what issues that they're talking about though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly what the issues were at this time, but I mean, it might have been like the same thing.
I know they were responding to a lot of people that kept tweeting at Niantic help, and they kept specifying. They were like, "Try to do something on your end. Try going to this link. We're aware of the issue. We're trying to address it, but on your part, you can go to this website and try to go through all that and see if that helps." Or like refresh your game data, stuff like that. So they kept telling them to do something to help at the time, but there was literally nothing they could have done. And they kept saying they were trying to address it.
Wasn't it just like the help tab or whatever on like their page? And it's like, what is that going to do?
Yeah, it's like they just recommend things to do, but if you can't access the app, then what the fuck are you gonna do?
Yeah, what's the point? Yeah,
Like-
you can't open the app, so what can I do?
Like end task, boom. So
Ooh, you're gonna like this one. There's one last one that they tweeted out, and it's about one of the add-ons. So that's fantastic.
oh god, what is it now? Did that break too?
Trainers, due to the issues with the Egg Enthusiast add-on during Pokemon Go Tour Hoenn in Las Vegas, trainers who originally purchased the add-on will also receive its bonuses for both days of Pokemon Go Tour Hoenn. What happened?
Who's to
There was a
see?
problem with one of the add-ons, so that's insane. That
Maybe
is
the shinies weren't
absolutely
turned on?
insane. That not maybe, but like that's insane because you're paying $30,
Plus
and there's
that.
already problems with the $30 ticket, and now there's problems with your $15 add-on. That's insane.
Yeah.
What is the problem?
Sucks. That's booty. Booty cheeks, bro.
Straight booty cheeks.
But I mean, we still trust that they'll do better next time.
Oh, honestly.
And then it doesn't. Yeah, then it just doesn't.
Then the same thing happens again.
Hear
Ah,
us, Niantic.
hear me roar. Sorry.
Oh, they hear it on Twitter.
Jeez.
They hear it, but they don't care.
Hear me roar. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to find out what happened.
I haven't heard anything about the eggs. Like, I know all the YouTubers got the egg attachment because they were trying to get the exclusive shinies. I know Zoe Two Dots hatched like 100 eggs and didn't get one shiny until after that. She got one shiny Torkoal. But everybody else seemed like they were getting like 6 shinies and other stuff. So I don't think it's that they didn't turn it on. Maybe some people didn't get the half distance, or they got the wrong egg pool. Maybe they got the old egg pool. I don't know. Seems like something that would happen.
They didn't,
I
they
don't-
didn't raise the rates.
Maybe.
Uh,
That could be it too.
yeah, I'm trying to find out what happened.
Nothing happened. That's the problem.
Nothing.
Nothing. So I saw that some people for the egg add-on, it was some people weren't getting the egg hatch distance. So
Those just flew 10 kilometers.
yeah.
I'd be pissed too. 15
Yeah,
bucks.
because you're paying for.
The quarter one, right?
Yeah.
It was a quarter
Yeah.
distance.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Doing
do you-
laps around the
Anyways. Yeah,
laps
I
around
don't
the
know.
park.
It's
They
been 7
dropped the
years.
ball.
How do you forget to turn on shinies? Forget to turn on half distance? I don't
Oops.
know. It's been so long. Like, why is it still a consistent issue after almost a decade of running this game and getting a shit ton of profit too? Like, I don't get
I
how this
know.
is still a thing where they constantly have to come back and apologize.
They absolutely thrived during the pandemic. Like they got so much profit, and like where it like that's obviously going towards like AR stuff.
Just hire like
Pokemon Go.
Hire like one more quality control guy. Come on, just one. Just fire the person that keeps forgetting to press the button.
Yeah.
Hire a second guy.
I forgot to put the switch on again.
Bad, dude.
I bet it's the CEO, John Hankey, or whatever the heck's his name is.
I bet it's Mystic 7.
That's him. But it's Mystic 7.
Okay, but we are at a hour and 30. We'll say.
Holy crap!
Just a heads up.
Yeah. Any final thoughts? I know this podcast was more just depressing and. All right, dude. Here's the party.
Hello.
Alex, end the podcast on a high note, on a good note. Like, give us some good news or something. We can't hear you. That's
a good note. I'm just kidding.
Something came out.
Hey.
Come on. Give us something good to end it off on a good note.
On a good note,
yeah, please.
Niantic
Yeah.
made my best friend Anthony fall in love with Pokemon.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, actually.
That face is the thumbnail right there. Bah, boom, boom.
Hey,
ready to
everyone,
explode.
go check out Alex's unboxing. Go check out Alex's unboxing.
Go check it out. Go like
Yes.
it. Go click like and subscribe and share it with your friends. It's better than Niantic's updates.
Aw.
Not
That
wrong.
wasn't a good note, huh? My bad.
No, it is a good note.
No, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Right back to self-promotion.
All right, go check out my live. I want to go shower.